What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Holy shit, there's a lot of new stuff coming out. A lot of things to cover, but you know, I really hate to blow everybody up with video uploads, but I want to make sure some of this stuff is covered because unless you understand Japanese, it might be hard to navigate through this. So we are going to be covering the new functions within Dokkan Battle JP with the newest update first, and then the second half will be you know, the upcoming schedule as well as the missions translated. So I will put in a timestamp for the missions. You know, if you just want to skip to that, just check the pinned comment for that. Okay, so we're going to start off with all the new functions. At the home screen, you're now going to see in the top right a recommended character section. So if we click on this, it's going to let you know the recommended units to farm within Dokkan Battle as of right now. So you've got a couple of units right here, so we'll just click one. So the GT Pan unit, and if you click on the Dokkan portion, it's going to show you the Dokkan Awakened version. So basically this is the Dokkan Awakened version, and this is the base form. So you can also click on the details and it'll give you the complete breakdown of the card stats and whatnot. You can actually take a look at the animation for the super attack as well. But on the bottom right, it's going to have a button for going to the event. So it'll tell you exactly where to go to get the medals required for this unit to Dokkan Awaken. So as you can see, it says stage 4 of the Super Rubian story event. So that's pretty much how that format is. So the other units have their own set of information as well, but the concept's pretty much the same here. Alright, now let's go to the character list. There's a lot of new information on here, so let's go ahead and cover this. The filter options are pretty much the same. You've got some of the same information on here, and on here, these buttons right here. The up button is ascending, and then the bottom, the down arrow is the descending order. And it looks like it defaults to all blank, so you can just select it the way you want instead of filtering it out. You can obviously go about it that way too. Select all is the bottom left, and then select none is the bottom right. So we'll go ahead and cover the units, I guess, in a way. So if you click on this on a card, you see the button on the top right, which is the training function, which is the newest thing implemented. So you can click on these units and it'll tell you how many medals you need to get to whatever portion you have to get to. And this unit has a lot of requirements to get to the final end product, but it'll tell you exactly what the medals are. And you can actually click on this and it'll tell you what the medal is, and you can actually go straight to the event that way. So very helpful stuff. Alright, so if you go, the button on the top is the training option, so it'll take you directly to the training portion of it. And unfortunately, there's no back button with this, so like you'll have to go back into the initial spot to go back where you were, but hopefully they patch that up later down the road. Alright, the second button is going to be the awakening portion, so it'll take you where the section is to awaken the units. And if you're lacking the medals, it'll tell you what they are. Depending on the event, it might yeah, I thought it would tell you where you needed to go, but I guess that's the other portion. Okay, so back to the main part. That is going to be your potential levels section. Alright, so just keep that in mind for that one. You can also search a unit, and I don't know, I haven't tested this out to see if English will work, but let's try that. Yeah, let's try it out real fast. No, it's not Goju. So yeah, I mean, it's a Japanese language game, so it's not gonna work. You're just gonna have to search it through the Japanese function, and then you'll probably get it that way. Okay, hang on a second. This thing bugs me out sometimes because I want the katakana romaji format, but I always forget how to get this done. Alright, here we go. So delete all that and then look up Goku. And if you search, you'll have all the Goku units that, you know, fall into the deck that you have. Alright, so unfortunately it doesn't apply to the English function. So yeah, that's the only drawback with that. Alright, last thing I want to cover is the labeling option. So on the bottom right here, you see a section where it says on and off. That is your label portion. So if we turn it on, you're going to see a top scroll bar at the top section. And by the way, there is a scroll bar on the left, so you can actually scroll faster now. Alright, so I did set up a default label, which is the stun unit. So as you can see, I included units that have the stunning ability, just kind of grouped them together. Titled it as Kizetsu, which is stun. And you have a couple of options, like you can look at all of them at once. So it looks like you have like 7 total sections you can create labels for. So we'll go ahead and create a new one. We'll say attack decrease or whatever. So we can actually use English for this one. And if you want to use Japanese, I guess you can too. So we'll do it like such. And then we will kind of, you know, include certain units. Like I'm just kind of going about it right now, but you know, you can create your own grouping the way you want. So now it includes, you know, supposed to include units that reduce enemy defense is basically what this label is for. So you can create up to 7 labels however way you want it. I mean, it could really, it's completely limitless, I mean, as to how you want to do it, but I did want to cover that portion as well. I think as far as the new functions, those are probably the major components of that. I don't think I missed anything in particular, but let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, it is this one. Okay, so we did cover that, the recommended units list, the new functions within training, the custom labeling, we did cover that, and we covered the search function. So the Awakening medal, I did cover that too. It'll take you, directly to the event on what medal you need, so if it's related to an event. Alright, let's cover some of the upcoming schedules for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes collab campaign. Alright. So the missions did start already, so you'll have your login bonuses, you're gonna have your missions, and I'll cover that afterwards here in a second. And you've got your Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration banner, and also a new story event where you get an SSR Videl and Gohan unit. Raditz is coming back, and then surprisingly an EZA for the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta unit. And you've got the 3-day weekend special missions, a total of 21 Dragon Stones you can get. So pretty cool stuff there. And then obviously it comes with the EZA Dokkan, Dokkan Fest banner. And then Super Saiyan 3 category banner, probably be the discounted summons for 30 stones per multi-summon. You get a GSSR for the featured unit. Alright, let's go ahead and cover the mission. This will be the last thing I do. Alright, as always, I'm just going to read through this, and I'll include the details on the pinned comment. That way you can read it instead of listening to me the whole time. Alright, so number 1, Monogatari Evento Ikkai Clear. Clear a story event once, you'll get a Hercule statue. Number 2 is clear a story event 3 times, you'll get 500 of the Baba points. Number 3 is clear a story event 5 times, you'll get 2 of the Gravity Chamber training locations. Number 4, clear a story event 7 times, you'll get 2 Dragon Stones. Number 5 and 6, clear a Dokkan event once and 3 times, and you'll get the following training items. Number 7 will be clear a Dokkan event 5 times, you'll get a Dragon Stone out of it. Number 8 is going to be Extreme Z Battle. Clear Extreme Z Battle once, you'll get 300 Baba points. Let's see, number 9. It's going to be Extreme Z Battle, just clear it 3 times, you'll get a Hercule statue. Number 10, clear Z Battle 5 times, you'll get 1 of the Sleeping Kais. And number 11 through 15 is based on ACT or stamina levels, so if you use 100, 300, 500, 700, and 1000, you'll get these list of rewards. Number 16 is clear without using any items 7 times, and you'll get one of the Supreme Kai medals. And let's see, number 17 is clear 7 times without any continues. You'll get a Elder Kai medal. And then number 18 is exchange an item in the Baba Shop for 7 times, and you'll get one of the incredible hourglasses. And then number 19 will be clear at least 10 of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration missions. You'll get 5 of the Dragon Stones. And number 20, if you clear all mission requirements, you'll get 10 Dragon Stones. So it looks like a total of 21 Dragon Stones will be included as part of the mission. So definitely, definitely helpful in terms of, whether you want to summon on these banners or save it for the transforming Rose unit, or just wait all the way to December for the Dragon Ball Super Broly unit, or whatever banner featured units are going to be on that banner. So again, I know I kind of sped through it, but just really wanted to cover as much as I could. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Always appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully it helped out. All right, see you guys later.